Thanks for tuning in as the Lions get set to face the St. Thomas More Sabers in the Watseka Holiday Tournament semifinals. I'm Connor Hanlon here with Tony Carlisle. Anything to say?
You wish, Tony. And I do have a lot to say, though. The Lions had a fantastic day on Thursday. They came up with 2 wins in the Watseka Holiday Tournament. They beat St. Ann in the first game in a real nail-biter ending. Thanks to a couple of calls that went our way and a technical, Lions came out with a 9-point victory, 61-52. And in the last half of that game, so the second half, they outscored St. Ann by 19 points, so a real good day there. Elijah Hall had a huge day, 23 points against St. Ann. Put up a couple more against Iroquois West, had 36 points overall that day, so we're expecting a lot from him.
Yeah, I heard they definitely had a better first game. The second game was a little rough, but they were able to pull it out in the nail-biter. So this is definitely going to be a nail-biter if they get the win today, so let's hope they can really pull through.
It's going to be a tough one today. I think St. Thomas More definitely might have the advantage. They've got some height, they've got some strength. There you go. Big man down low, just like that. 2-0 right off the bat. Lions come down, set up for their first attack. And turnover, that's one thing Lions have to work on. They can't turn the ball over. If they want to win this game, they have to not turn the ball over. Because every turnover they make, you better believe that St. Thomas More is going to capitalize on it.
Yeah, we see St. Thomas More isn't showing a press. That's good for the Lions. They've definitely struggled against the press. But Ben Blood appears to be limping. He's limping around. That's a bad sign. We don't know if we'll be able to keep. He's asking for a sub right now. He's definitely in pain. That's sad to see from one of our starting juniors. He would have been a good threat down low, but they're sending in Nick Kellerman, known for his defense mainly.
Well, Nick is definitely a solid backup. He's had some good games this year and fantastic on defense, just like you said. Definitely used that huge wingspan to his advantage. That pass over that wingspan, though, as Marco Cruz sails it over Kellerman's head and out of bounds. So that's two turnovers straight away for the Lions coming into this game.
Not something you can afford against this good team in St. Thomas More. They're going to capitalize on all our mistakes, without a doubt. Really, Salette kind of in the underdog position in the entire semifinals throughout the tournament. Out of the 4 teams, they're definitely the favorite to make it the least far. So any success here is really a nice surprise.
Big man at the high post gets it down low. The Lions big man able to shut him down. And a drive and a travel. Lions get the ball back. Looks like the Lions defense is showing up to play again. Lions down 4-0. That's not too bad. If you remember in the Arthur Christian game, the Lions went down 9-0 straight off the bat. So hopefully this won't be anything too much for the Lions. John Bronner can't put that one in. Good rebound by Marco Cruz and gets the Lions on the board.
Now the Lions showing a press. Hopefully they try and get a steal, get the lead back maybe, or take the lead for the first time.
That shot behind the backboard. Tipped off of a Lion. Timeout called. Well, the Lions started off with 2 turnovers, which resulted in a slight deficit of 4 points, but Lions cut that lead in 2 on their last possession.
Yeah, they got a good defensive stop, forced to travel, and now they're on the board. See the offense going through, working, so let's hope they can keep it up all night.
Absolutely, but it'll be tough. Lions defense really has to keep moving. St. Thomas More has some good ball movement. So here we go again. St. Thomas More set to inbound deep in Lions territory. A three is good. Lions down 5.
Definitely something we'll probably see a lot of. If we leave St. Thomas more open for shots, you can't be surprised if they make them. La Salette calling a timeout before chaos erupted on their offensive possession.
Well, you know what? Lions have to act with some more urgency on offense. We've seen it all year. A lot of times they get the ball when they're running their offense. Then when they catch it, they kind of just stop, plant their feet, look around, see what's open, and maybe put the ball on the floor. And that results in a lot of turnovers often. Marco Cruz will have the ball up top and just dribble around and not have any sense of urgency as to where he wants to put the ball. So Lions have to know where they want to get the ball before they catch it so they can move the ball quickly. They've been struggling with that all year.
Yeah, quick ball movement's key, especially on a really good defense. And if you're having to hesitate, then they'll just be getting steals on us all night.
Inbound to Cruz. He puts the ball on the floor, drives in, puts up a short jumper, and nails it. 4-7.
Marco Cruz getting an early start, 4 points already. St. Thomas More gets it down low for an easy 2. It seemed like they were just running, the guy just holding the ball, waiting for a path to be found, and they found it pretty easily. The Lions might have to shore up their defense on those offensive possessions.
Elijah Hall dribbles in. Not quite. St. Thomas comes up with the rebound. On defense, the Lions are going to have to watch out for number 32, Hayden Bates, or 35, excuse me, Hayden Bates. He's only a sophomore, and he already has a 3 today, and that layup he put down low just the last possession. So he's on a quick start.
Yeah, it's not the first good sophomore they've seen this year. Hoops, Nick Cardenas, the sophomore on Hoopston, put a real damage to him too.
It's good block by Hall to disrupt the offense. St. Thomas More has a lot of sophomores and a lot of juniors on this team. In fact, they have 1 senior, and that's it.
Shows a lot of good future for the school. It'll just be a lot of improvement. The Lions showing 2 seniors on the starting, and now 3 seniors on the floor. A good chunk of our team and leadership.
Ben Blood back in the game, by the way. It's good to see he's all right. A jumper off the back, and Blood comes up with the rebound. Lions set up their play. Ben Blood, he drives in, puts it up, and 1 from Ben Blood.
Now that's a good return. Gets the rebound and then a 3-point play, or a potentially 3-point play down at the other end. Oh, can't quite take it.
That would have put the line. Oh, but John Bronner takes that one. JP lays it up for 2. Lions are within 1.
There we go. We see the press paying off. It's lots of work to run a press, but when you get those 2 points, it's all worth it.
Foul on JP Agbaprone. On the floor. Elijah Hall comes back in for Kellerman. That's a big wall of big men down there blocking St. Thomas More from getting the ball inbounded. Elijah Hall and Ben Blood standing shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, they're really hoping this ball doesn't get inbounded, I guess. And there's a 3, open 3, and they aren't going to miss those. I guess they were doubling up, hoping they wouldn't get anything easy down low, but when you're playing against a team like this, an open 3 is almost as good as 3 points.
Lions got to move that ball quicker. Long skip pass. St. Thomas More just working it on the outside. Lions keeping them on the outside. No drive for Yeager. Lions force the Sabres to throw the ball out of bounds. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Lions down 8-12.
Well, they don't let them get the 3 on the rebound here, and almost results in a turnover. St. Thomas More is able to grab the loose ball, and there's 2 more easy points. The Lions are really going to have to do something on defense because it seems like they're just working them down low so easily. The guy doesn't even have to work for his layup.
Cruz drives in, puts up a shot, can't finish. And we've got a foul on number 35 of the Sabres, Bates. Lions have a chance to do some damage before the quarter ends. Make up some ground. John Bronner.
Ooh, that was an interesting shot, but St. Thomas More gets the rebound.
Another long skip pass. St. Thomas More taking it slow. That skip pass out of bounds results in a turnover.
Yeah, I don't know what that player saw. Maybe he thought someone was cutting, but that was just a big gap right into the Lions bench.
Well, that's a good break for the Lions.
They could potentially get within 3, make this a 1-possession game if they could score 3 here. Get it close before the end of the quarter as the time winds down, about 40 seconds.
There's Hall. He puts it up, can't finish, and Sabres down the other way.
That's definitely dangerous. If Hall isn't finishing, then there'll be problems. And Nakamura misses the 3. That's definitely a break for the Lions. Going down another 3 points would be pretty devastating to their offense.
Well, Lions have just over 10 seconds to get something going. Hall puts up a shot. Can't finish that one.
He's definitely well covered back down low. Maybe he might want to think about kicking it back out for 3s or something, but he's going to have to figure that out, maybe pass the ball more.
Well, let's hope to see in the second quarter. Maybe he just needed a wake-up call. Maybe a breather will do him some good. Lions down 8-14. Lions have been pretty good for playing down so far this year. The other night in the St. Anne game, Lions were down 9 going into halftime. They came back pretty quickly.
They can definitely come back against Arthur Christian. They were down 9. They really made like a 9-point run, 9-0 run against Arthur Christian in the beginning to really make it a close game.
First game of the year too at Pleasant Hills. Lions were down 10 in the third quarter, and then by the end of the third quarter, they were up 10.
No, yeah, you can definitely see this team go and fluctuate in scores. This will be interesting to see how they come out of the break. Could really be quite the story if the Lions were able to make it to the finals of Watseka this year. No one would really have seen that coming, but I guess it could happen if they can turn around this game and start figuring out how to stop St. Thomas More. on offense.
I think they can. I think they just have to keep playing hard and keep going, not turn the ball over, and hope that shots fall. And hopefully our big man like Eli, who had such a great day the other day, can start clicking.
Yeah, you just got to win, 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 as they say.
It's all about winning. JP almost turns the ball over, gets the ball back to Eli. Long pass to Sick. He pops it out to Bronner. Quick three is no good. And the Sabres come up with the rebound.
Well, that three hitting the rim, it's better than Johnny's last shot. Hopefully he can start hitting the next ones. Another 2 points. That they at least had to work for those ones, even though they finished pretty well.
Good ball movement from the Lions to get the ball down low to Cruz. He doesn't know what to do now, though. That ball almost tipped away. Bronner thinks about three. Sick thinks about three, too, and drains it. 3 ticks for Sick.
Yep, those are those when you just got to take it. You know you need something on offense, and you take the shot, and it drains it. Feels like it's going to be those types of plays that'll keep them in it this game.
A trap in the corner for the Lions. St. Thomas More able to get out of it, but we've got a timeout. Timeout, Sabres.
Yeah, that was a good trap put there by the Lions. Andrew Sick and Marco Cruz really trapping the guy in the corner, not letting him get it anywhere, almost getting a steal and a jump ball. They managed to pass it out, but that'll definitely give St. Thomas More something to worry about for the first time on offense.
Los Salette seniors a little bit quiet on offense so far this game. We've had sophomores and juniors score, but no seniors yet. The juniors are actually really coming out strong this game. They have 9 of the 11 points so far.
No, yeah, definitely exciting to see as we not only St. Thomas More, I guess, has a good future for the upcoming years. And that's an easy offensive rebound and put back for number 35, the sophomore. The Los Salette Lions, yeah, they're going to have to figure something out.
Yeah, they definitely need to get some presence in the paint. Make St. Thomas work for those.
They're going to need explosiveness on offense, too. They're just going to need people to take shots and make them. Not like that. They're going to need, hopefully, maybe they'll even get to the point where they're making shots from a couple steps back from the arc and making them fall.
From the logo, right?
I still think the logo shots are the way to go.
I mean, you force them to guard you from the logo, and then all of a sudden the paint opens up.
That's what I was thinking.
JP Agbaperon almost tips that one away. A drive and a travel. Lions get the ball back.
Yeah, some confusion from the number 32. The foul was called on. I guess he might not know what the travel is, I guess, but he traveled.
He's been watching too much NBA, I bet. Whitehead open in the corner. He takes a shot. Good! Yeah. Whitehead puts his first shot in.
There's another junior scoring.
Juniors really putting the games on their back so far.
And almost fouling on defense. I guess he doesn't quite get it. And, well, Andrew Sick stops him from getting the easy points, and it results in nothing. Not a rebound for Eli. Those corner threes are a power for the
again from Whitehead.
Oh,
that one
not
was
quite
close.
able. And Eli, I don't really know what he was thinking there, but maybe going for a jump ball, it results in a foul.
St. Thomas still taking their time on offense. They work the ball around and then look down low. Not that time. Sick comes away with a steal.
Andrew
He drives
Sick.
in, finds Whitehead, who puts up a reverse. There it is, another 2 points for Whitehead. That's what you want to see from your bench players. Whitehead, 5 points already.
Yeah, Whitehead's definitely coming in strong. Really a pretty good presence on defense, too, with his long wingspan. Down to a 2-point game. If they can get another defensive stop, they could have the lead for the first time.
That ball tipped away. A drive.
And pretty smooth layup there, going around the defense.
For sure. Hall drives, puts up a shot, and there we go. Hall's got his first 2 points.
He wants an answer down at the other end after that other player got the easy 2 points.
Here we go. Now the Lions defense is set in. They're really making St. Thomas work for their points. There we go, Hall. He blocks that one away.
Yeah, hit it right onto the Lions manager's head. Just gave Wyatt Herman a bonk.
Wyatt will be okay, as long as it's not the knees.
Yeah, still wearing a cast from his torn something or other down there.
Lions basketball team is actually undefeated with Wyatt Herman as the manager. Just a fun tidbit. There's a 3. Off the back. John Bronner can't come away with the rebound. St. Thomas gets a second chance, and they capitalize.
Those are 2 easy points right there. No one in his way. After almost getting the stop on defense, they really kind of fell apart.
Hall down low, puts something up, and draws a foul. Hall has done a fantastic job drawing fouls all year. On Thursday, he drew countless fouls. And in fact, it was his free throws that gave the Lions the win against Iroquois West. So he steps to the line for the first time tonight. 3 minutes left in the first half. First one, no good.
Not quite able to get the free points. That might come back to bite him. And hopefully he can make the next one. Oh, missing both. That was bad. Could have tied the game there, but instead still down 2.
Down 4.
Oh, down 4.
And a turnover. That was Hall. He came back down the other way and forced a turnover.
There we go. Finally showing his worth. Getting something going for the team.
Lions move the ball. Good ball movement. There we go. That's what we want to see from the Lions. Whitehead, step back. No good. Sick, can't get the rebound.
And that's what we like to see. There's players just taking shots. Even if it's not an easy make, they're still taking shots. It's definitely something fun to see. Maybe if they just back up a little, it can be a real show. Ben Blood coming in for Eli. Hopefully he can bring a bigger presence into the game.
And Sick almost steals that one. St. Thomas just working the ball on the outside. And there it is. They get it down low. Tipped away. Bronner fouls.
No, yeah, that player outside the arc was just waiting for someone to get open, and that's just what we've seen all game is they wait for someone to get open, they give it to him, and then there's 2 or 3 more options, which result in 2 easy points. There we see a brick shot, but Oh, Ben Blood gets the and a gaffaffle, and the Lions lose the ball. A bit of a miscommunication between Ben Blood and John Bronner.
Lions need that one. Those are the mistakes that come back to bite you. Here we go again, the inbound. St. Thomas goes back to work on offense.
He's open. Oh, he didn't take the shot. I was hoping he'd take the shot. Oh, another trap from the juniors, and he just fouls him. And that would have been a turnover if the juniors had been able to get a steal or a jump ball there, but he manages to get fouled.
St. Thomas More has been quiet on their last couple offensive possessions. Lions really shutting him down.
No, yeah, the Lions definitely getting more aggressive. St. Thomas More flopping around. And a miscommunication, a bad pass. He slips it, goes out of bounds.
Lucky break for the Lions. They're still hanging in there, down 4. Good ball movement, there we go. Blood puts up a shot, can't finish. Whitehead comes down, can't finish either.
So a scoreless possession for the Lions. That'll be trouble down the road, possibly.
Lions are getting the second effort chances on offense, but can't capitalize on them. That's an easy jumper.
Yeah, number 30, after letting the ball slip out of his hands on the other side, last possession, gets the redemption by hitting 2 easy points.
3 in response. Good from Sick. That's his second 3 of the day. That puts the Lions back within 3.
You see St. Thomas More will probably dribble out the clock and take a buzzer beater shot, unless the Lions give him something down low. He's open. Oh, and he takes it. And he can't quite make it fall, but they get an offensive rebound. And another long shot, and no good. Now the Lions have the ball. 1 second.
Shoot it, Johnny.
No good.
We got a halftime score of Sabres 24, Lions 21.
What a half. Lions only down 3, trailing a pretty good St. Thomas More.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting second half. There's some very caliber players on St. Thomas More, but La Salette should be able to break through if they really pick up their defense and start scoring on offense. So we'll see you back at the end of the half, a couple minutes here.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning back in. Lions just about ready to start the second half in their game against the St. Thomas More Sabers in the Watseka Tournament. It's the Final Four. I'm Connor Hanlon, and with me right now, a guest speaker, illustrious graduate, class of 2024, John Corner. John, how you doing?
Pretty good. I've been watching the game so far. I mean, it's pretty well played. Of course, you know, there are some fouls. Of course, it does happen in basketball games a ton. I mean, it's basketball. But we've had an incredible comeback. I mean, we were down 16-8 or whatever that was. We came back 8 points, actually, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, we're really hanging in there so far. Now we're only down 3. It's a one-possession game coming into the second half. Definitely big things from the Lions. They've done great so far on defense. They're closing out, shutting down the outside. Let's see if they can keep it up. I'm sure they're tired, but they have to power through that. What have you seen so far this year from the Lions?
Well, I have seen a lot of defense. I have seen, yeah, that is the main part. I have seen a lot from Andrew Sick. That is he has done a big factor in games so far. I've seen him score a lot of the threes, actually.
Yeah, he's definitely had a fantastic year so far. Definitely a breakout year for Andrew Sick. Well, here we go, Lions on their first attack of the half. Elijah Hall pops up, can't finish. He gets a second chance. Do you believe in second chances? I do, and so does Elijah Hall. He puts up his second two-pointer of the day.
Looks like the gaps might close, and we might have a chance at overtaking. It might be a high probability.
We might be set for another close one here in Watseka. Another skip pass. St. Thomas More, like always, taking their time. They wait for a drive or a shot. They force that one, and Andrew Sick comes up with a no. And a jump ball. Lions get the ball. Sick comes up with the rebound and then tries to go behind the back off the ground to a teammate. Can't make it.
That was a close one, but that was good recovery, good perseverance.
Well, at least the Lions still end up with the ball down 1. They've got a shot to take the lead here.
As I was saying, it might become true. Very good possibility.
Hall down low. Puts it up. Nothing. No, even though that possession right there amounted for nothing for the Lions, that was still a very good possession. Lions moving the ball very, 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 very well and very quickly. That's something we haven't seen from the Lions this year, and it's been a big focus for Coach Ruscio to work on in practice.
Yeah, I took a look at the practices yesterday, and it was going pretty well. Their passes were pretty fast. I will say it's definitely improved from last year. It's becoming really good.
Hall at the corner. Sick was open. And so is Cruz. He takes a 3. Sabres get the rebound. Lions doing pretty well this year getting rebounds. Weren't able to get that one, but hopefully they can continue getting rebounds this game. Especially on defense, cutting off the second effort chances for the Sabres. Sabres just taking their time on offense. I think that's overall a pretty good thing for the Lions as the Sabres aren't moving the ball too terribly fast. Lions are able to take a little bit of a breather. Sick with the steal.
That's good if we can keep up that perseverance and keep up that fast passing. Once they
John
start to
Bronner
tire
pulls
out,
up and gets blocked. He gets his own rebound, and Sick takes the 3. No good. Sabres down quickly the other way.
very close shot.
John Bronner quiet today on offense, but you know what? Yesterday, or excuse me, on Thursday, he was heating up. He had 3 threes against Iroquois West.
That's true.
Maybe we'll see some more of him today. And a drive and pot back out.
Looks like the offense for St. Thomas has been pretty hard. They've been trying to get to the hoop, and it's been pretty hard for them to get to. Our defense has been
And there we go, another turnover. Lions
go.
forcing turnover after turnover. That's how the Lions are going to win this game.
Even though tired, you keep that consistent pressure. once the other team gets tired out, if you just keep persisting, you know, you'll just keep getting that success and, you know, finally taking the ball back and getting ahead.
Hall drives in, draws a foul. Hall's got a chance to take the lead here. He's 0 for 2 on free throws today, but the other day he had a magnificent percentage, over 80%.
True. And
Lions
anything
this
can
year,
happen.
Yeah, Lions this year actually very good on free throws, especially for a high school team. Their percentage overall, somewhere in the high 60s, maybe or mid 70s even. Definitely above the high school average. Hall missed that one. And missed his second one too, so Hall is 0 for 4 from the line today. That's not what you want to see in a game like this. That could be so close. It could be a matter of how many free throws you make or miss.
I'm seeing that constant defense. That's good. Doesn't seem that I've seen any time for them to get
There we go.
offense.
John Bronner read that one like yesterday's newspaper and draws a foul. Another turnover.
Perfect. See, perseverance, persistence always pays off. If you stick, you know, you hold on to the ball and you stick to it till the end or till the after. When you get pushed out of bounds, you get the ball.
That's good. I like that. Perseverance, persistence always pays off. I'm going to have to use that.
Yeah, it's definitely a really good, you know, standard.
It's a good life motto, too.
Indeed.
Well, let's hope the Lions can persist and prosper on offense. Pass to Sick. Pot back out. Cruz dribbles around.
Eli.
Ball down low to Eli. He puts it in. Lions take their first lead of the game, 25-24.
And we have 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
A drive and a foul. Lions have been pretty good in the third quarter so far this year. They had a great third quarter against St. Anne. They ended up taking the lead in that quarter and battling back from a 10-point deficit. First free throw good. It's a tie game.
Yeah, I remember watching the St. Anne game, and I was like, I think we might be able to come back from this 10-point lead.
Yeah, you actually almost hit the nail right on the head when you guessed how much we were going to win by. You said 10. I think we won by 9.
Extremely close. And they miss, which means we stay tied, and we have a chance of taking an even greater lead.
Marco Cruz finds he found the lane, tried to put up a shot and got blocked pretty good there.
Still Lions ball.
Two minutes, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Inbound to Hall. Hand it off to Cruz. He finds Sick. Whitehead in the corner, step back, thinks about it, finds Sick. Cruz takes the shot, just missed. And the Sabres come down the other way in a tie game in the third quarter. Lions have done very well on defense so far this quarter. Bronner comes up with the rebound and gets it into Hall as he steps out of bounds.
Still in. That was great. Another great play, another great save.
Here's Hall. He puts a move on a man
There we
and
go.
takes the lead with that 2 points.
27-25, 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. Salette only has 1 foul, while St. Thomas More actually has 2 fouls.
This could be a huge quarter for the Lions if they can keep it up on offense. They've held St. Thomas to 1 point so far this quarter.
Yeah, there's also, remember, the power of the people. The Crazies here, they do a very good job. When there's that propulsion and that, you know, there's that pressure, the Crazies have a very good influence.
And there's a steal from Hall. Lions continue their shutdown defense.
Yep, the power of the Crazies does actually work when you have encouragement and you also have persistence. It always works out.
Yes, the Crazies are all of those things. And Hall turns the ball over.
You have that. You have those circumstances where the team and, you know, the people, fans, they, you know, they help each other out.
Lions have done a good job slowing this game down, at least while they're on defense, getting in the passing lanes for St. Thomas More, making them think before they pass it. And a drive to the hoop, no good, and a foul called.
Although the foul, I have seen some little deficiency from the first quarter in comparison with the first quarter. You know, earlier on, St. Thomas More was doing pretty fast, pretty well, and now they are kind of slowing down.
First free throw, no good. Second free throw is good. Lions lead now 1.
30 seconds left.
Sumantri dribbles around up at the top. Lions want to get the last shot off.
Seems Elijah's open.
Lions just killing some clock here. They can't turn the ball over. Sumantri dribbles around,
Smart
finds
move.
Bronner. Lions move the ball, 5 seconds left. Sig takes the shot. Drains it! Right at the end! What an end to the quarter!
Great play by Andrew. Lead by 4. Step back 3. Split second decision. Turns out to be a great benefit.
What a quarter from the Lions, defensively and offensively.
Amazing.
They're able to take the lead and extend it a little bit. They hold St. Thomas More to 2 points in the third quarter. All right, John, thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed.
Indeed.
Wow, what a quarter from the Lions.
Yes, it's nice to be back on. I just want to say that there is only one Stephen A. Smith, and I don't think he knows what St. Mary's Academy is. But enough about that. The Lions definitely had a really good third quarter. They definitely played a lot of defense and capitalized on offense. Up 4, 30-26. This could really be something if they can hang on to this lead through the fourth.
Looks like we're in for another tight one. Let's hope the Lions can play like they did at the end of the St. Anne game. I know historically the Lions have had, or at least in the past couple years, the Lions have had some trouble playing up going into the fourth quarter. A lot of times they kind of play to not lose instead of playing to win. But like in the St. Anne game, they definitely played to win. You could see it. Elijah Hall, you could just see it in his face. He wanted to win. He wanted to put points on the board, and they ended up winning by 9. So the Lions need to do that here, not step back, keep it up on defense, and capitalize on offense. They can't be afraid to take shots either. Sick already has 3 points. Sick has 3 threes. Whitehead has a 3. So they can shoot. They can put points up on the board. They just have to be confident in doing it. Here we go, final 8 minutes.
No, yeah, and also you saw a lot in the third quarter. Marco Cruz taking threes. Even though they weren't falling, you kept taking them. That's the type of confidence you need to see. Because
We got a charge from Hall. There you go, Hall. That's what you want to see, Lions playing hard, setting charges.
Oh yes, this is the game this is the game to play hard. Coming up with a win today would be huge for their confidence.
Absolutely. 3 wins in a tournament is always big. Inbound. They get the ball up to Hall. Hall tries to throw a touchdown to Whitehead. Intercepted and a travel. Lions get the ball back.
Oh, St. Thomas More making some stupid mistakes. That's definitely something that's switched from the first half. It was the Lions making the stupid mistakes. Now it's St. Thomas More.
Johnny's got to get the ball in. We've got a foul on Eli off the ball. Now that's a mistake Lions can't make.
Yeah, I think he pushed the guy out of bounds. You can't be doing that.
Quick ball movement from St. Thomas. They get the ball in, and Sumantri comes up with the steal.
He doesn't.
He gets away from it.
He's
Sumantri's
getting
into
trapped.
trouble. Splits his defenders. John Bronner comes in to clean it up.
Now a mess, and we come up with the ball. Andrew Sick and Coach Rustio calls a timeout before anything got too dangerous.
That's a good timeout there from Coach Rustio.
McNamara's coach is definitely fired up. This is not, St. Thomas More's coach is definitely fired up. This is not something he wanted to be seeing. This is really a bit of a falling apart for St. Thomas More. They're going to have to pull stuff together if they want to get back in this thing. They're still in this thing, but if they want to really win this one.
Yeah, and the Lions have to keep their foot on the gas pedal because St. Thomas More is going to come out with some heat after this timeout. A win today would mean the Lions go into the championship game, which would be on Tuesday at 7:15.
They'd be facing the winner of McNamara and Clifton Central, which will be taking place right after this. We saw them warming up during halftime, and that was really a show with their alley-oops and 360 dunks. It'll be an exciting game.
Yeah, a little bit of a dunk contest there. It's a lot still to come, even if the Lions win or lose. And the inbound. Sick takes a three in his face.
And it's no good. Wasn't quite able to get his balance and sink it. And the something happens, but St. Thomas More gets 2 points.
St. Thomas More bringing the press. Lions have struggled against the press this year.
Yeah, that's definitely.
They break that one. And Hall puts up two, but not quite.
Oh,
and fouls on the way down. You can't do that one.
He's definitely in this game. He's definitely invested in this game. He was just not. He did not want to see that ball roll out of the rim, and he would just went for it, tackling the guy.
Eli has 4 fouls, by the way.
Yeah, he's definitely maybe a little too invested in this game when
It's not a good foul
comes
to
to
take.
physical. Ben Blood coming in for him. He's still a presence down low. He can hopefully fill his shoes through the last fourth quarter.
Lions bringing the press. They trip up St. Moore up the top.
Almost a steal, but the guy doesn't let him steal it, and they get a pass. Now rolling around number 32. A blocking foul on Ben Blood. That's an and one for him. He has a chance to take the lead here.
Free throw is good. Looks like there was a little bit of confusion.
I guess they called the foul on the floor, but he still took a free throw. But they count it as a three-point play. So St. Thomas More back in the lead. The Lions are really going to have to bounce back from that. This could very easily get out of their hands. Definitely when you're playing a better opponent, you're going to have to.
Sumantri puts up a 2. Touchdown from Johnny Bronner. That's a very Mahomes-esque play.
Oh, yeah, John Bronner really seeing that one and going for it. And Sumantri avoiding the much taller opponent running behind, and he managed to lay it in and not get stuffed.
A 3 bounces out of bounds. Lions get the ball back up by 1. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
It'll be these possessions that Lions have to capitalize, and after getting a defensive stop, they really have to capitalize if they're going to get any breathing room and hang on to this game.
They need to take everything they can get. Inbound to Cruz. He's in some trouble.
Oh, he does a little foot thing and gets the ball past half court and to John Bronner at the center. He's in a little kerfuffle, but he manages to get it to Andrew Sick, who's open.
St. Thomas More making the Lions work for their possessions.
The Lions not really doing anything, more just dribbling the ball around. And it's a timeout from Coach Rustio. The Lions will take a full timeout. trying to get something going on offense, get some points up on the board to follow up on their defensive stops.
Hall's been sitting on the bench. He has 4 fouls.
Yeah, that's fouls definitely come to be a trouble in these tight games, but maybe they'll put him in if it's tight in the last 2 minutes or something. We'll see him back out there, hopefully getting some points and rebounds for us.
Well, he'll definitely be back out there. Lions just have to hang in without him for a couple minutes.
And Ben Blood is no bad substitution for him. He can definitely hold his own. He just might not be as comfortable as Hall and as strong, but he can fill the spot well enough, I think.
Absolutely. Ben Blood definitely had some quality minutes last year in the varsity spot as a sophomore. So it's good to see him get some experience as a junior before he has to step into that lead post role next year.
Yeah, he's going to be him and Ezekiel Mendoza, a sophomore, are most likely going to be down there, down low, getting those points.
Ezekiel Mendoza's had some good minutes this year.
Yeah. The Lions, you see him hesitating a little up. There he goes to Ben. He finds Marco Cruz, brings it back around to John Bronner. And he's a little trapped, but it's a foul on number 12.
Number 12, Reed Craddock, by the way, is the only senior on the St. Thomas More team.
Yes, and he has 3 fouls. That might be something to watch out for him. See Joseph Sumantri running to the backcourt, making sure he doesn't catch the ball right in front of the half-court line and get trapped again like they just did. Marco Drews drives in, finds Andrusik, doesn't take the shot. So then they restart the play.
Good ball movement down low to Blood. Who finishes? Lions up 3.
Yes, there we go. We see the big man Phil, and Ben Blood's getting those points. This is what the Lions need.
Back to work on defense for the Lions. It's been the story all year. Can it get him another game, though? And it gets him that possession. That pass goes straight into Cruz's hands.
Yeah, I don't know what that guy was thinking. Maybe he thought the number 30 would jump up for that, and something happened, but that was just bad. Especially for a veteran, higher-ranked team like this to make a mistake here when you're down in the fourth quarter.
Blood drives in, puts up a shot, draws a foul. That's what
yeah.
you want to see from your postmen. Going in hard down low at the block and just drawing fouls and putting up points.
Yeah, those are some big, scary guys when you're down low. If you weren't scared to just go, he was up against 2 of them, and he still went for it, resulting in a foul. That's definitely good. Especially fouls might come to help them because if they can hang on to this lead for a couple more minutes, St. Thomas More might have to start fouling, and being in the bonus will help. And Ben Blood makes the first one, and hopefully he can sink the second one to put this at 5-point lead. It's already up to 2 possessions, which is definitely a good sign.
There it is. Second one from Blood.
Yep, when one just won't do, you got to make the other, as they say. The Lions showing a press, hoping to get everything they can.
Lions are looking to trap him in the corner. They almost do, but that pass gets over the defender's head. Lions shutting down the perimeter. Can they shut down the paint too? They do. Turnover, Lions down the other way.
This is definitely going good for the Lions on both sides of the court.
Long pass,
something
out of
or
bounds.
other. That's a bad mistake, but you knew chaos was erupting when Sumo almost got trapped there and the other player went to steal it from Bronner.
And here we go. Hall's in for Sumantri.
They're throwing him back in. They want his playing.
We'll have to see how Hall plays. He's got only 1 more foul to spare. He might back off a little bit, maybe be a little bit less aggressive. Close out from the Lions.
And
Not that time. Oh, yes, that time. They make him think twice. Lions closing out the perimeter.
Thinking about lots of shots. I'm wondering if they're going to start taking them. I think that might be the difference if they start taking these shots, but I guess they don't want to. Maybe their coach will be mad at them for missing.
Well, their Lions are making them think twice. They're getting over on the closeouts.
Oh, there's a shot. And no good, but they get the rebound. Number 32, good at doing that stuff all game. Now he goes again. Elijah Hall being less aggressive, trying not to get another foul. And he finishes down low, really skilled in those twisties and turnies and reverse layups and stuff. That was something Elijah Hall with 4 fouls, definitely having to play less aggressive. We saw that in the game just before this between Watseka, the home team out here, actually hosting this tournament, and Hoopston, the team that just beat the Lions a couple days ago. We saw that Hoopston trying to foul them. It went to overtime, and then Hoopston finished the game with only 3 players on the court because so many of their players fouled out.
It was a pretty fantastic game, actually. It was a good finish.
Yeah, and one of the guys in Watseka shot a 3 at the with like 5 seconds left, missed it, got the rebound, and shot another 3. It really showed he had some serious nerves bringing it to overtime. And then Watseka just pulled away during overtime.
Yeah, it's those second chances that come back to bite you. That's why the Lions have to get their rebounds on defense. And they've been doing that this game and forcing turnovers. Elijah Hall did seem a little bit shaken up on that play. He took a hit, fell down, was a little bit slow to get up. But he seems to be all right. He's coming back out on the court.
Oh yeah, he's running. He's
ready.
He's ready.
St. Thomas bringing a heavy press. Hall gets the inbound to Blood. He finds Bronner.
And Bronner holds it, waits for the offense to get down.
Long pass to Cruz. He goes up. No foul. Lions get the ball back.
And the Lions end up with the ball. And they find Hall. He's going to do something and
draws a foul. He's 0 for 4 from the free throw line today. Let's hope he can fix that. These are big ones.
Yes, if he can keep it at a 2-possession game here, that would be huge for the Lions. It's 1 point when a 3 puts the team within 1 point of you. It's another thing when the 3 puts you at a tie game, especially for confidence and momentum.
Hall puts the first one in.
Well, yeah, you see the time winding down. This could really get down before St. Thomas More really has a chance to pick up their offense. The game could be over before they're able to, and they might have to start fouling. It'll just depend on how these next few plays go.
Well, Hall can't put the second one in. Which makes him 1 for 6 from the free throw line. Lions need to keep doing the work on defense. They need to close that one out. A 3. No good. Bronner gets the rebound. He's in some trouble. He needs a pass. Can he find it? Timeout, Coach Ruscio.
And there you have it. They got the timeout. Now about 2 minutes left, up 4 with the ball on offense. This is exciting for the Lions if they can not make any mistakes.
Well, you know what? That's going to be the biggest thing. They can't make mistakes. If they don't make any mistakes, they can win this game. They just need to keep closing out on defense because, you know what? St. Thomas More is going to start shooting. The pressure's going to start getting to them, and they're going to, start going once they realize it's crunch time. But the Lions have to be prepared for that.
Someone said you sound like ESPN. What's the first name? Jordan?
Well, here we go. We're about to get going with the second. With 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, last 2 minutes. this game to go into the championship. Last year, the Lions beat St. Anne in the Watseka Tournament and lost a heartbreaker to Donovan. That one really should have gone the Lions' way, but it didn't.
Yeah, that was a pretty sad night all around. This is definitely no one really saw coming. The Lions being ahead 4 with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Pretty sure most people didn't see this game being very close, but here it is. The Lions, this would definitely be huge for them. They just have to get it past half court on this play.
Lions got to get it across.
Oh, and they do. Marco Cruz fields it.
We've got a foul. That puts the Lions in the bonus, or it should.
Yep, they're in the bonus.
Lions shooting for 2.
There we see those other fouls coming to pay off. Is now, if we can finish in those free throws, which you kind of have to do. If we can finish in those, it'll really might be able to ice the game.
It's the free throws. It's all about the free throws. Iroquois West, it was all about the free throws. Cruz can't drain his first one. Second one rims out. That could come back to bite the Lions.
Still up by 2 possessions, but they're going to need to start making their free throws if they're going to be in a caliber to beat a team like this.
And keeps stealing the ball. Andrew Sick. Man, read that one like a book.
Oh, yeah, he just read that. He caught that 2 hands. That's a good one to see, and he's shooting free throws.
Fantastic play from Sick. That's what you want to see. Sick having a fantastic game today. He's got 3 threes. I don't know how many steals, definitely quite a few. And now he steps to the line for 2.
Including one of those threes hitting a step back at the end of the third quarter, which really helped the Lions.
First free throw good.
There you hear the players talking about it in practice when they take turns shooting free throws. The player shoots till he misses, and they say sometimes Andrew just shoots the whole time and no one else gets a chance to shoot because he just won't miss.
I believe it. Second free throw, bounces in, Lions up 39-33. It's going to be a tight one. Minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Lions up 6.
Now this is big. If they can get another rebound and secure it, get fouled, maybe they can get to a...
Hall gets on the floor. What a steal from Hall. Getting his body on the floor to pick up that steal.
Now these next free throws, if the Lions get a chance to shoot them, could put it at a 3-possession game, which is huge.
Lions got to get across the line. They do. He finds Hall. Hall's in some trouble. He drives in, puts up a Euro step, and guess what? Hall draws a foul.
And now if he can make one of these shots, that's a 3-possession game. This could really maybe be it for the Lions. I don't know if many of these viewers, these non-partial viewers, can really believe what they're seeing. This is quite a show. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting this at all when I came in tonight.
He's been iffy from the free throw line so far today. Let's hope he can change that here. He does on the first one. It's a 3-possession game. There we go. Hall puts down 2 in crunch time.
They're up 8, and there's only a minute left. I don't know if St. Thomas More will have what it takes. They might need to finally start taking some of those logo shots I always talk about.
Oh, a steal from Cruz. That's a big one. Cruz, Broder for 3. The Iceman himself can't do it.
But, we
Lions
still have
get
the
rebound.
ball.
We've got a foul. Who's it on?
And it's on St. Thomas More. The Lions will be shooting again. A chance to make it a 10-point game.
Let's go, Ben.
That's 4 possessions. That might be too much for St. Thomas More to come back from if they can really not make any mistakes.
Let's go, Ben. Ben drains his first one.
That's 9 points. This to make it 4 possessions.
My goodness, there's ice in his veins too. Ben Blood makes it a 10-point game.
Oh yes, now and anything might do this for the Lions. They just have to not let St. Thomas More get any easy plays. Oh, another mistake, and I don't know what's going on. They give St. Thomas More a chance to inbound the ball again, I guess. Or
I don't know well, anyway, the Lions get the ball back. They produce a turnover there. I don't know what happened. I'll take it.
Inbounding the ball might just be enough. Inbounding the ball might just be enough for the Lions here. Now they can just pass it around, get fouled eventually.
There we go. John Bronner, the Iceman himself, goes to the line. He's been shut down from the free throw line this year, especially in crunch time. Ice.
Now this is 11. This is starting to be a show for the Lions. If they can really get a nice number on St. Thomas More or win by over 10, that'd really look good for them.
John Bronner, he's like a penguin. He lives on the ice. That's his home.
Oh yeah, free throws. It's nice to see the last about 10 points for the Lions all came from free throws.
Oh! A block from Ben Blood! Ben Blood dishes out the disrespect in crunch time.
Oh yeah, they ain't letting St. Thomas More have anything.
Nothing. Lions continue. They play to the end.
Oh, and it's St. Thomas More gets it.
St. Thomas More takes a shot. No good. Hall comes down the other way. He can't dribble around his man, but that's all right. There's 10 seconds left. And St. Thomas More not able to put up a shot. They do. They get the rebound. There's 5 seconds left. Lions got to inbound the ball. I don't believe it. Lions are going to win the basketball game. There it is. Lions defeat St. Thomas More in the Watseka Tournament, and they're going to go to the championship to play the winner of the Comets and the McNamara Fighting Irish.
And they win by 10 too, going out in style with some blocks. This is really something no one saw coming. This is going to be a huge confidence booster for the Lions.
I don't believe it. That's the best game I've ever seen the Lions ever play. They moved the ball. The other day, the Lions could not move the ball very well. They were struggling. They would hold the ball and dribble and probably turn the ball over. This game, they moved it. They knew where they were going to pass it before they caught the ball. And you know what? It produced open shots. It produced drives to the lane. And you know what? Our big men doing the work down low. Ben Blood, fantastic substitution for Elijah Hall, who got into a little foul trouble. Fantastic overall.
Yeah, and they really came back from behind, which is good to see. They didn't have a lead till the third quarter, but then once they had it, they only lost it once and for the rest of the game. This is going to be great for the Lions.
This is fantastic. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
They'll be playing at they'll be playing the winner of St. Thomas or Clifton Central and Namakamara in the finals on Tuesday at 7:30. This is it, and we'll see you on Tuesday at